Good morning and happy Wednesday. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the kitchen. But firstly, before I get on with that, I want to say a massive thank you to all new subscribers. I I think I've had about 70 in the past few weeks. I've had 70 something new subscribers. Really overwhelmed, but means a lot to me. So thank you for all your support. Also to everyone for your continued support and sticking with me on the channel. I do really appreciate it. So today I am doing some mince pies, trial run of mince pies. There will be more to come. What I bake, whether I film it or not, I don't know, because obviously, you've seen it once or twice. You don't need to see it every time, do you? But I am gonna have a crack today because both me and Ubby John, we've been craving some mince pies. So yeah, I I've got everything measured out, I think. So we will see. Now I have got the oven preheating at 170 Celsius. Not sure about gas, so you would have to look that up. I tend to do mince pies and things like that on a bit lower heat and let them kind of cook from the inside outwards, because obviously it's pastry. Nobody likes raw pastry and nobody likes soggy pastry. So let's get on with this. Now I have got I did my mum some meals up at the weekend and I burnt my fingers and it ended up with a blister on each finger. The first one's gone okay now, but the second one is still not 100% right. So I have to put this round it because otherwise these gloves are a little bit too big for me and they come off. So I have to put that on just to hold them on. Right, so I have got, and well, it says in the recipe also to sift the flour, but I always do anyway. So I have got 250 grams of plain flour with 1 teaspoon of salt in there. So you just sift that in. How's everyone's day doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope your week's going well so far. I've had a bit of a productive few days. I've put the Christmas tree up, done the windows with lights in. Yeah, so at least that's all done with. I don't have to worry about that now. So let's get this sifted into the bowl. Can be a little tedious, but it does make, I believe, I always, as you probably know if you're a follower of mine, and you watch my videos, you will know that I sift flour when I'm doing cakes or sponge mixture because it makes them nice and light and fluffy. So yeah, pop that over there. Also, you're in a bit of a different position today. I thought I would put you a little bit further so you see the other side of my little kitchen. Don't look at the washing up. I've got that to do, but I thought, well, I may as well do this and then wash up everything at the same time. That's my excuse. Right, butter is 125 grams. And what I like to do is just dice it up, because you do have to get your hands in and mix this with your hands. Well, you can do it in a food processor, but I haven't got one, so I do it by hand. I should have perhaps diced it before starting to film, but never mind. Now, what is everyone up to today? Anything nice, or just the normal run-of-the-mill day? Apart from doing this I've just got some housework to do as normal. And yeah, that'll be about it, I think. Right, so I am going to put that there. I will sort them out once I've done. I have got a bun tray here ready, and it is lightly greased just so the pastry doesn't stick, hopefully. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move this away over here. I did disinfect these work surfaces down this morning, so hopefully they're all okay. The only thing with having a little kitchen is there's not enough room to do things for me, especially when you bake. I'm going to pop this light on. That makes it better, doesn't it? Now, what you have to do, also I've got to get some milk out. Grab some milk. So what you have to start doing is combining the butter with the flour, just mixing it in, so until you get a like a breadcrumb kind of mixture. Your butter should be cool or cold. A lot of people leave it in the fridge until they're just ready to do it, but I leave mine out for a few minutes, only due to the fact that it's harder to get the butter combined with your flour and your salt. But what I tend to do is just roll it round like that, and then it helps mix the butter in. See, I've only got one rubber band, and that glove is starting to come off, but it's not as important for the glove to be on that hand as what it is on the other one, where I've got the poorly finger. Also, while I'm on, can I just thank everyone for your lovely comments. It's so nice to... Oh, ambulance. We get that on a regular basis sometimes. Yeah, comments. It's so nice to, you know, pick my phone up, have a look, and there's such lovely comments. I do appreciate it all. Now I think that's done quite quickly to what it normally does for me. What I do is I shake, and then if you can see the bigger pieces there, that's butter that's not mixed in properly. So yeah, I always do that. Yeah, they are mixed in. That's just where it's gone together. Right, let me just wipe this down and then I'll be back. Sorry about that. Right, they say 2 to 3 teaspoons of milk to combine the mixture, but I just guess it. It's up to you how you do yours, but don't put too much in, because then obviously you've got to start adding extra flour, etc., and it does soon mix in. So I just, like I say, I just do a drop at a time until I can feel it starting to form, and then that's it. Right, now you can see it's coming together. Just going to add a little spot more. That's it. That should do the trick. Now when it gets to this stage, I get my hand in there. I'm not really sure how many it's going to do. I was going to do more mixture, but I can do some more. This is just mainly to show you. Let me get the cutters. I have a place everywhere for utensils and yeah, everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some flour down here. I mean, probably you know how to do pastry, I'm not sure, but I thought I would show you from the beginning just so that you've got an idea. I'm just going to, there you go. Right. What I do is I just give it a little knead just to get it together. Put into a bowl, flatten out. I always flour the rolling pin, just making sure you can see properly. Right, give it a good old roll out. You don't want your pastry too thin, but you don't want it too thick either. I'm not sure if I'll do just 6 of them today, because this is not going to make a lot at all, and plus it's not. If this happens where it starts crumbling, you just put it back together, roll out. Oh. You won't get it perfect as such, but who wants perfection, eh? Right, what I do is, these are old cutters, but I do a bigger one at the bottom and a smaller one at the top. So let's give this a go. I get as close to the end as possible, and then what I do is I just pop them in there into the bun cases, buntings, whatever you want to call them. Obviously, when you get to putting your mincemeat in, don't put too much in because it will boil up and bubble out. So just perhaps a small teaspoon would be ample. Right, so that's the bottoms. I'm going to do 6 of the tops, or for the tops should I say. And then if there's extra left over, I'll just do more. Right, so I am going to do a couple more, but these are just a trial run anyway. Obviously leading up to Christmas I will be doing them on a regular basis. I won't film them on a regular basis because you don't want to keep seeing the same things, but yeah, I thought I would just give them a little go and see how they turn out. Now, can you see the pastry there yet? When the pastry is like this and you've got all your little odds and sods left, just bring it back together again. Give it a good old squeeze so it all combines. And then give it another little roll. Because I've done enough for 9, but I would like 10 on an even number, of course. Don't forget to keep using your flour, because otherwise it will become sticky, as you probably know. But for those that don't, right, 10. What I do is I just keep going until I basically run out of pastry. But 2 of them. If I can make another one, that would be fabulous, because I didn't expect, when I looked at the mixture, I didn't think there'd be enough for 12. So that is brilliant for me. There's just a little bit left, which I just need to do a top there. It doesn't really matter if you waste just a little bit, but as you can see, that's all I've got left out of that, so that's brilliant. Right, I just need to grab the mincemeat. Right, so I've got the mincemeat. I have got a full jar somewhere. It's in with my baking stuff somewhere, but yeah, this should be enough anyway. So you literally just need a teaspoon just to go in the middle there, because as I've said, it does boil up and it does bubble over. Just like to put a little bit in the middle. I mean, you may think, oh my goodness, that's not enough, but trust me, when it boils up, if you bake anything like this at home, drop it in the comments, let me know what you do. I also do as you know, because I've done videos of it as well, I do a mincemeat slice that I got off my lovely friend Christine. Now that is really nice because it's got all the icing sugar over it, and yeah. Oh. Right, so that is basically all that you need, just a bit in the middle. Then what? Let me just sort the egg out. Right, so I'm just giving that a little whisk. This is just to help seal the pastries together. Right, so then what I do is I just go around the edges. You don't need a lot, just slightly on round this part, because once I've got the lid on, I egg wash them as well. Just around. Well, at least the weather's quite decent today. Obviously, time of year it's a bit nippy, but it's nice. sunshine in, blue sky. So I have moved you closer as well, just so that you can see what I'm doing. And then what I do is I just pop them on there, pinch around the edges. Go. Doesn't take long to do them actually, and at least you've got something nice with a cup of tea later. Then just egg wash the top. There we go. As I've said, the oven is preheated to 170 and I'll leave them in for about 20 minutes. Keep checking on them until you see that the pastry's gone nice and golden, then you know that they're cooked. So there you go, there they are. I will pop them in the oven now and hopefully they'll all turn out. Right, I've had to move you further back so I can get into the oven. Let me just, that's it, I think that's it anyway. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven now. It's 11 o'clock. So around about 20 past, I'll have a look after 20 minutes. If I think they want a little longer, I'll just leave them in longer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get everything on this video. Up to now, this phone's been very good for pausing and staying paused until, sorry, I keep looking to that side and what it is, the camera's at that side. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's been very good up to now. It pauses and it waits until, I mean, some with previous baking videos, it's gone on longer than half an hour and it's stayed and it's done its job. So let's hope this does. But just, well, to you it'll be a second, but I'm just going to get this lot cleared away, washed up, and then hopefully by then these will be ready to come out the oven. So see you in a second. There's just a few minutes left. They're just starting to turn golden brown. So yeah, they're looking quite good. I've just put another, sorry, I wasn't doing a rude sign there. I've just put a new plaster on, but does anyone else find that plasters these days are useless? I've bought waterproof ones, fabric ones, clear ones, you name it, I've bought, and it's so frustrating because you put one on your finger and within a matter of seconds, even without putting your hands or getting water near the plaster wherever it is, it comes off. I'm getting so worked up about it, but at the weekends I did, as I said, I did some like a small batch of food for my mum because we went on Sunday, and I did honey roast parsnips in with the dinner, and on the tin where there was cooking I got it out the oven and didn't realise, because I'm having a lot of problems with my hands, numbness, can't feel anything, pain, yeah, but I burnt there and there on the tin and they turned into two big blisters. They've now burst, but until this one's okay, but this one, because I'm always in the kitchen or I'm always doing things, it's like opened it up a little bit, so I need to just keep my eye on that. because I have been prone to have ulcers, diabetic ulcers before. So yeah, but plasters, they seem to, they're, they're a bugbear at the moment because I can't seem to get any decent ones. If anyone knows of any good ones that stay on, please let me know in the comments. Right, let's have a look at these. Yeah, they are. I have just at the end turned the oven up to 180 because, as I said, I like them to get cooked inside as well, because that is, there's one thing I don't like, it's soggy raw pastry. No. But yeah, so I will be back. I'll just give them a few minutes and then I'll come back to you. I've just had a look and they are ready for coming out. I left them on 170 for about 20 minutes and then I turned it up to 180 because by then I'm pretty sure the pastry inside is cooked, and then I pop them up to 180 for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just keep your eye on them until you see they're going a golden brown, and they'll be fine. Right, so right, let's get that out of the way. So off with the oven. Move these over here, yeah, you can see, and there they are. Right, I'm not going to do what I did at the weekend and burn my thumb because I've already got 2 fingers that's kind of out of action, but yeah, so let me just pop these out. As you can see, I lightly greased the tin and they come out lovely. I think I'm going to be in the good books later because John's been fancying, well, we both have, but he's I think he's been wanting a mince pie with a cup of tea. So I'll be in the good books because I have kept saying to him, I'll do some, and I haven't got round to doing them until yet today. So yeah, there we go. Get these out and then I can leave you in peace and let you all get on with your day. But thank you for watching and for your support as always. I do appreciate it. Right, there we go. So I'm going to bring these up to you because this is cold, and I'm hoping this ring light and the lights do them justice because they do look really nice. It's nice to put the egg wash on top because it gives them a kind of glaze. So the next time I'm on here, I'll let you know exactly how they are, how they turned out inside, because at the moment they're way too hot to test, unfortunately. Right. Yeah, so that is the end. I'm gonna put a close to this video. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and as I've said, I do appreciate all new subscribers. If you like what you see, give me a like, a share, a comment. It all helps. It all helps. Well, it's helping me. I can't believe how much it's you know, my channel's growing and growing. It's brilliant. So enjoy the rest of your day until the next one, which won't be long, I'm sure, because I've got lots of things in my mind that I want to do. I think the next thing, I'm going to do some bread rolls tomorrow, but I did the bread the other, was it last week or whatever? I lose track of time. But I am going to be doing some shortbread biscuits. I've got a recipe for them, so that's something else that I'm going to do. And of course, I'll film it to show you. But until then, have a lovely day and keep warm because even though the sun's shining out there today, it's bitterly cold. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.